school and collected signs and put them on the back table and covered up some of them so they wouldn't see them. And started off with the first block that said, "What do you see?" And I used it sort of like chalk talk, no talking. Because if I let my class say 2 words, they'll say 15 words.
Especially one in your class.
No talking, no talking. Just come right on and what do you see? And they started out of the box, like writing what they saw. And I only put one question up at a time. And then I wrote the next question. And what is its function? What does that word mean, function? I said, well, what does it do? What does it mean to you? And they had to relate to that. And the next arrow goes down. And what is that question, Heather? What makes you say that? And the first thing they said, ooh, that's hard. That's hard, Miss Micken. I said, well, then you need to be quiet and think. And they did. I mean, I have to talk to my class like that. And they did. They just started thinking. And then I said, now you may respond. First, they wanted to respond, but without the thinking. So I just said, stop and think about the question, and then tell me why you said that. And then from that point, I wrote that question. Then the last question I wrote last. And they said, oh my goodness, I don't know that answer. And these were my Apex kids. I don't know that answer. I don't know that. I said, well, then stop again and think. And that last question, what else could it be? And they took signs and they talked about why they were important. We see signs everywhere we go, all over the school. And I said, well, actually, these signs came, oh, yeah, that sign's from the gym. Well, where'd you get that slow sign from? I said, out of Susan Charlie's office. They really connected to the story. And when I first started, I thought, oh, this is really, I'm not sure if I can do this one either. And think about it, but I go through and pull my notes from the book, and I read it over and over and over. And then Allison, boom, right on email. Oh, there's the answer right there. So I immediately went to her. I'm not ashamed to go and ask. What do you think about? How do I write? Do I write these questions on my chart? Well, you don't have to use them all, Pat. So she explained it to me. So I liked it. I really, really liked it. And my next step is to use it with the water cycle. With just a picture of the water cycle, with no words on it at all. And I'm just going to start with that because that's our next lesson in science. So this is great. Thank you.
Wow. We did it with lightning in 4th grade, and instead of a still picture, I had like a 30-second clip of reverse lightning. So I don't know, maybe you can find a clip of like the water cycle, or maybe just rain to do with that.
You help me with that, right?
Okay.
Joyce, this would work real well with the Promethean board, where you show a slide with each question, and then have the kids write on the board.
No doubt about it.
My class, I have to kind of keep them stationary.
Okay.
This is what you need to do, and then we kind of work into it. This is something that we're learning because I have a class that everybody wants to be up at the same time, everybody wants to talk at the same time. You're going to 3rd grade, you need to sit down. We're going to do one step at a time. And now we're going to move to this step. Mr. Carmichael